Hi guys, my name is Garabo Sithole and I'm a student from the University of Wits and I'm studying Bachelor of Accounting Science. So in today's video, we are going to be focusing on income and substitution effects, right? So basically, you just need to know how to analyze this whole diagram that I have here, right? So I have my indifference curve, IC1 on color purple, and I have my initial budget line on color purple as well. And then there was a change, and that change is now shown by the indifference curve in orange as well as the budget line in orange. And then the parallel imaginary line of our income effects is shown by the black line, right? So let us now explain what this is. So initially, what happened is that the price of good, okay, let us just put good X, good Y. So the price of good X has decreased, right? Hence, we had an outward swing, right? Because we are starting at the same point for good Y because it hasn't changed, but we are not starting at the same point for good X. So that means, and because it's going outward, it means that I can buy more of good X. And the only way I can buy more of good X is if there was a price decrease in good X, right? So this is the initial one. And because the price of good X has decreased, right, I can now buy more of good X, same of good Y, because nothing has happened to his price, right? So this is the new budget line. And because there were changes, I will not stay on the same indifference curve because I'm going to get more utility now. Remember, points on the same indifference curve give you the same utility. That is why it's called the indifference curve, because you are gaining the same utility from every point on your indifference curve. So because now there's a change, there's something different has happened, I can't still be on the same indifference curve because I'm gaining more utility. And this whole curve will not give me that utility. I have to move to an upward or a greater indifference curve, and that is IC2, right? So I moved from here. This is where the budget line was touching the indifference curve. That is where I normally choose my point. That's the best point on your indifference curve, where your budget line is touching your IC2. So now the new budget line and the new IC2 are touching at point B, meaning that from point A all the way to point B, that is the total effect, including my income effect and my substitution effect. Let us now look at, so the total effect, if you guys check, at B I have 10, at A I have 5. So 10 minus 5, 5. So the total effect is actually equal to 5. Okay, so now let us look at the substitution effect and the income effect. So the income effect will be determined by you drawing a parallel line where you have a shift in income, right? So you have a change in income, right? In this case, your income has actually decreased because you can now buy less of both goods. So you will have a parallel line that is parallel to this new budget line that you have, and that this is the parallel line, right? And you will now look at where the new, okay, this is another budget line, right? But it's like parallel to this one to show the income effects. So this whole budget line, BL3, will touch the indifference curve at C. So you will look at the point where this income effect line is touching the IC and also compare it to where this whole IC, where it's moving from, right? So there's only one point on IC2, so I'll compare it to this. So the income effect is actually from B to C, right? Because I started here and then I drew a parallel line to this whole line, which is this line. So it's from B to C. And if you guys check that, from B to C, it's 10 minus 7, right? Which is 3. Hence I said the income effect is 3. So the substitution effect, on the other hand, is from A to C, right? Remember, substitution effect, what are substitutes? Substitutes are goods that you use in place of other goods. In this case, they give you the same utility. That's what we are assuming, holding everything else constant. You have two goods that will give you the same utility. So when you are on an indifference curve, all these points, even if I had another point here, D, all these points will give me the same utility, hence the name indifference curve, right? So the substitution effect will actually be showed by point A all the way to point C, which is 7 minus 5, giving me 2. So the total effect does balance. It's 2 plus 3, which is equal to 5. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions or you did not understand any part I was explaining, please don't hesitate to comment in the section below, and I'll get back to your comments as soon as I can. Thank you, guys. Bye.